Hello, Alex with Software Retrofit Pros. Hey, I want to give you an update on our project over here in West LA. We are working on a software retrofit at the front of the building. Let me walk you through what we've done so far. So check it out. In other projects, you've heard me talk about some of the hidden things that we have to deal with when you remove the stucco. This is a scenario where we had to make some adjustments to the plan once we got the stucco off. In this particular case, we had to put in a new LVL beam. That's this new beam up here, because the opening was sagging. On top of that was a 2x4 cripple wall. That wall was definitely too small for what we needed to do. Remember, the idea here is that we can transfer the seismic force back into our solution, which in this case is steel strong walls made by Simpson. Up here, we've got the diaphragm put in, the sheathing on top of the cripple wall. That sits on top of the LVL beam. And the LVL beam is connected to the steel strong wall, which is then inside or rests on top of a new grade beam. This is definitely an upgrade in the foundation. It's an upgrade in the support of the corner of the building, and it definitely is a substantial upgrade to the top members. In this case, we had to deal with two effects: the lateral forces that the ordinance requires that we resist, and because the glue lamp beam, well, the existing Doug fir beam was undersized, there were gravity load issues. We're solving both of those problems. If you do not remove the stucco before you begin construction, you're gonna very likely have to make some adjustments. So on all of our jobs now, when we're assessing a project, we must open up the stucco so that we can see what the actual site condition is. Believe me, your tenants and your neighbors are gonna be happier because the retrofit process will be a lot shorter. If you do a little bit more groundwork in the beginning, you solve a lot of the delay issues during construction. So let's give you just a quick little tour of what we've done so far and what we have to do to finish this project up. So we're in the center of the building. There's 3 steel Simpson Strong walls on this project. And on top of that is your LVL connection beam. The plans, we've got 2 straps on each side. And then we also have 2 straps on the top rim where there's a splice. So on this project, on any slices, you're gonna have CMS T-strap, top and bottom. And that solves a lot of the issues related to the splice. Again, we have a continuous sheathing. This is a new diaphragm that we're creating on top of the cripple wall. By the way, this cripple wall is huge. It's a 2x14 dimension lumber. It can withstand well over 100,000 pounds of force, which is way more than we actually need. So let's move over to this section. Okay, we're on the far end of the building. This is the corner. This building's kind of interesting in the sense that it has some diagonal framing on the end here. Most of the buildings that we've come across don't have that. That's good. So here we've got our 3rd panel connected to the LVL and the blocking. The idea again is that on the corners, these are the most critical sections, right? So we added a lot of new lumber and a lot of new heavy screws and heavy nails to predictably get a load path that can resist the seismic force hitting this corner. This section is probably 30 times stronger than it was before we did the retrofit. It's really important that you spend a lot of time analyzing how you're going to prepare the building for the new steel members. And it's really important that you prepare the building to do a proper, predictable transfer of force back into this that then goes into the foundation. I hope that you found this video interesting. If you want to learn more about soft story retrofitting, please visit us at softstoryretrofitpros.com. We have blog articles and videos, and we help you walk through the process of getting the retrofit done correctly on your property. My name is Alex with Bay Cities Construction, Soft Story Retrofit Pros, reminding you, you don't need a contractor, you need a team of pros.